In my previous video discussing the rumoured Ninjago 2022 sets, heavily implied to be coming out next year, for the next season of Ninjago. They could be Legacy 2, but I believe, if they are real, they have to be for the next season of Ninjago. And there's loads of evidence hinting towards that, but the main piece of evidence that I have is these listings for new mysterious Ninjago spinners. Hello everybody and welcome back to the JBit 2. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the new concept for Ninjago spinners that are rumoured to be coming out next year, with the next wave of Ninjago sets. And what could they mean for the next season? If you want to learn more about these rumoured sets, I highly recommend you check out my previous video on the channel. Basically, the whole wave consists of 10 sets, 5 regular sets plus 1 full plus set, 1 mysterious modular, and the free spinners that I'll be talking about in today's video. LEGO having free spinners in a wave of Ninjago is consistent with the previous waves of the previous years. To explain that, I'm going to have to do some backtracking throughout the previous Spinjitzu spinners sets, so I hope you're ready. I'm going to be skipping past the OG spinners and Airjitsu flyers because they aren't important to what I'm trying to say, though they are both incredible spinners that I'll definitely speak about one day. I'll start with the Season 8 Sons of Garmadon Spinjitzu Master spinners. These weren't bad in my opinion. The figures let it down a bit as they were very ugly and had a lot of reused pieces and printing, the one redeeming quality being the printed torso. Yeah, I don't know, it was good for customs. But the spinners themselves had a really decent concept to them. They did tricks, I guess you could say. These tricks consisted of the palm spin, the orbit, the leapfrog, the zen, the drift, and the knockout. Each exclusive to one ninja spinner. Not sure how that really worked, maybe they were moulded differently. But it's a pretty cool concept. Something important to note that will come up later is that we got Spinjitzu Master Spinners for all the ninjas. And while I say that, I want to explain something about a previous short I made on the channel. So after the last video, I made a short on the channel, and it was about how we got a Spinjitzu Master set for all the ninjas in the Sons of Garmadon wave except for Lloyd. Now I was talking about these sets and not the spinners. I am aware that we got a spinner for Lloyd in the Sons of Garmadon HQ set, but I meant the individual spinner sets. That we got 1 for movie Lloyd and 5 for the other ninja. That's what I was trying to say in that short. Some people got a bit confused, but I completely understand. I had to cram a lot of information down into 1 minute just to make the short. But I was very excited to make a short, and if you want to see more shorts on the channel, then let me know. They seem to be doing quite well. But yeah, we got a Spinjitzu Master set for all the ninjas. But the reason I'm mentioning Season 8 Spinjitzu Master sets, because this is the start of LEGO doing spinners with different mechanics yearly. Like I said, I'm excluding Airjitsu because that was a couple of years before this, and it was after this that LEGO kept doing it year after year after year. The next wave for the next season was Dragon Masters. These are like an evolution of the Airjitsu concept. Pretty much the same flyers as Airjitsu, but with dragon wings attached to it. Which unfortunately a lot of the Ninjago community didn't really like too much, as I don't think they pulled it off very well. They just seemed a bit pointless and barely worked, as described on the box. But the minifigures really made up for it. But unlike Spinjitzu Masters, we didn't get one for every ninja. Only the ones trapped in the first realm in Hunted. So Kai, Cole, Jay, Zane, and we also got one for the Golden Master, aka Wu. So no Nia and Lloyd. But this was done because technically they didn't interact with that world, because their story was in Ninjago in that season. So from a lore perspective, it makes sense. Again, something you'll notice as a trend as we go forward. Moving into Season 10, March of the Oni, we got traditional Spinjitzu spinners, the first actual molds in LEGO which were actually made to look like Spinjitzu. These were some really cool sets, and since all the ninjas use Spinjitzu, they all got Spinjitzu sets. Even Master Wu and Garmadon got one. The season after, we got another concept. In the show, the ninjas were introduced to the power of Forbidden Spinjitzu. So in the sets, we got Forbidden Spinjitzu spinner. Wait, no we didn't. We got Spinjitzu Slam. Spinners, when you slam the trigger, it bursts out and spins. This is probably the most detached from the original concept out of all the spinners, but it fits LEGO's quota for introducing a new style of spinner each year. However, this marks a decline in numbers for the sets, every year going forward. While I'm almost definitely pretty sure that all the ninjas used Forbidden Spinjitzu at some point in that season, only Jay, Lloyd, Kai, and Zane got spinners. And an Ice Goon baddie guy, I'm not really sure if that's relevant. But no Cole or Nia. Actually, those versions of Forbidden Spinjitzu came in the Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu sets. And I really hate saying Spinjitzu now. Jesus. But these wave sets start to set a trend. 3 spinner type sets per wave. The Kai was in a duo pack, so I'm going to accept it from that rule, but 3 spinner sets per wave. However, I am bamboozling you! The next set for the next season aren't spinners. They were in fact arcade pods, but the same trend idea. 3 sets for 3 ninjas, but these ones actually make sense, as they are the 3 ninjas who had avatars in the season. Jay, Kai, and Lloyd. Nia and Cole got avatar outfits in the Gamers Market set, which aren't their real avatars as they didn't really get avatars in the show. And Zane just got neglected. Poor Zane. So while it would have been really cool to have an arcade pod of all the ninjas, it makes sense why we only got the canon ones. But the next wave of spinners we got Spinjitzu Burst. Spinners that burst open. At least it's consistent with the concept of Spinjitzu Burst this time. However, only Cole uses Spinjitzu Burst in Master of the Mountain. But yet again we get 3 sets. Cole, Lloyd and Kai. And even then, the Cole figure doesn't really look like the version in the show either, so technically none of them are canon, which is quite bizarre. Unfortunately, after that we never got a Spinjitzu spinner for the island or Seabound, but they will be returning in the 2022 season in some form or another called Power Spinjitzu. We know these sets will be for Jay, Lloyd and Kai, because we've seen the minifigures already in some form on LegoNinjago.com. We can have some little idea of what these sets are going to look like. We've already got the minifigure designs down, and what sets will it be? Well, Jay, Lloyd and Kai. But why them? Well, in these waves, the main characters of the season is normally included alongside two others, who are more often than not canon. And if you haven't noticed, Lloyd and Kai are always included in a Spinjitzu spinner wave, ever since March of the Oni. Probably because Kai and Lloyd are always bestsellers, so they always want to put them in the waves somewhere. So using that logic, I would say that the upcoming season will most likely be a Jay, Lloyd or Kai focused season. The Focus Ninja could be any of these three, but I'm going to go with Jay or Kai. Sorry Lloyd. But now that we've got that down, what will the sets look like? Well, the minifigures look like Forbidden Spinjitzu forms, so maybe these sets will play like Spinjitzu Slam sets. But guessing the mechanic of these sets is a fool's game. As we've explored in this video, LEGO likes to mix it up every single time. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see for when these sets release. But I'm going to go with Forbidden Spinjitzu-esque design. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to use previous examples of Spinjitzu spinners to try and predict the rumours. At the end of the day, it may just be fake as well, but still it's a fun discussion, and it was also fun to look back at all the other spinners. Actually, if you want me to do a full history of Ninjago spinners, when these new ones come out next year, I'd love to do that if you want. Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're down there, why not like and subscribe, and share fellow Ninjago community members. You can also join my Discord where we can discuss Ninjago further, and you can get updates on the channel. You can also follow my social medias, which are all linked in the description down below. I'm sorry if I sound a bit iffy in these videos, I've got a little bit of a cold, but thank you so much for watching, take it easy guys, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!